Think back to 2004, when Subaru first brought the STI to the United States. It didn't have a radio. It was the lightest, least expensive, and most hardcore STI we've ever had. Now, 6 years later, the STI has got a case of the upmarket. Subaru knows this though. They don't make cars in a vacuum. That's why they've created the car behind me. This is the STI Special Edition. Yeah. This coming from a company with car names so long you couldn't fit them into a tweet. They've taken lessons learned from the Japanese market Spec C, which is this rally homologation special. It's painted bright yellow, only sold in Japan, that if we did get here, it would sell to a market so niche, it would make Saab enthusiasts envious. The front and rear springs are stiffer. The rear stabilizer bar is thicker. The rear bushings are upgraded as well. Those wheels? Straight from the JDM Spec C. The wheels and suspension components are about the only things you get from the Spec C though. This is the most focused STI we can get in the United States. It's also the cheapest. It undercuts the standard STI by $2,000, but is it any good? Yes. The stiffened suspension, the new bushings, the rear sway bar, they make this special edition a lot more maneuverable, a lot more pointable. The standard STI tends to fall on its front tires when you drive it fast. It reverts to understeer, whereas the Evo, its main competitor, has a lot more balance, exhibits a lot more control. This thing is a lot of fun to drive. They've taken out creature comforts, like the dual zone climate control, like the trunk shaking audio system, like the HID headlights. They've replaced it with a single disc audio player, a standard rotary dial air conditioning system, halogen headlights. They've even removed the fog lights. On the front straight, power goes down, those front tires just pull you forward. As the STI normally is, the gear shift is kind of like moving a stick around in a box of sand. But with the $2,000 you save buying this car, you can buy a short shifter, exhaust, turbo, all that fun stuff. This car is similar to the Tuner Ready edition that Subaru brought out in the WRX a few years back. Same decontented features, but this one has better suspension, so you don't need to go worry about upgrading that. You kind of hear the power steering already bubbling, the fluid. We're now in fourth gear, about 90 miles an hour, coming up to the fun part, straight to Willow. And right there, even on the brakes, you can really get the STI to rotate. So the suspension upgrades make the car handle better. It's a lot livelier, it's a lot more fun to drive, it rotates a lot better. And the decontented options package make it less expensive. So a better handling, less expensive STI sounds like a win to us.